all these labels about things can get in your life to save you and all this is just from your own creation. So if you can create this thought, you can create the reality of being your own hero. You can find the podcast here in YouTube in this link and in Spotify in the link below. Conscious is aware. Conscious is awareness, not smart. That means in a lot of time, I think you have to be more smart to be aware about things, but it's not working like that. In a lot of time, most smartest people can make the most terrible mistakes. Like, you can find a bunch of scientists in atomic bomb lab. So awareness is not came from smartness, it came from conscious, and it's a big difference. Once you recognize when you are conscious about things, you are giving yourself more awareness about not what you are or what you can do or what's the problem, but what you're not and what is not the problem. And once you're starting to see the other view, that is the awareness. What is yours and what is not yours. I did recognize conscious can give you power. Good vibes and all the things came actually from conscious. Conscious to have the good vibes. It's not a problem to have a bad vibe, but it's a problem to not be aware of. It's a big problem to be not aware of the bad vibes. And our world working with a lot of other things we don't recognize around us, and one of them is the power. And you can recognize when you are in a good vibe, you are attracting a lot of good things without recognizing that, because you are already in some level and it won't get lower than that to recognize it. Because when you are in some level, you are not recognizing what is in this specific level, but you can recognize what is up and what is down it. And once you recognize that, you will know your conscious is giving you actually the power to be more aware and more energized. And what I mean by more energized is giving you more good vibes. Good vibes actually when you starting to see someone is joyful, is lovely, is just laugh. It's not about they don't have bad days or they don't have bad things, but because they are conscious about what is good and what is bad and what they want to choose. It's really important to recognize you have the ability to choose. Things can go so wrong, but you choose things for you, make you good, make you feel good, and recognize to these choices is what is give you more power. And you have to know you are the center. Conscious isn't subconscious. It's really important because subconscious is something you can share. Actually, anything you are sharing is subconscious thing. Like when I'm talking to you now, it's subconscious words you already know, and I'm already know, and we are have connection with it. But other things you can't give is something you can be, and it's really important to know this difference between having and being. I can be conscious, but I can't give conscious. I can give subconscious, like this word, like some motions, like things like that. But I can't give conscious. It will be just subconscious words. And to give you yourself conscious is being conscious. Being conscious about what it give you power and what cannot give you power. Why it's so important? Because when you are so low in your power, you can't create something. And you as a human, the most something in our human being is the ability to be conscious, to think and to create things. Without that, we be in subconscious mind, in survival mode, just want something to give us more life, like in some video game. But your conscious is actually give you the power to know You can create this video game. You're not here by something just to live day by day. You are here to create day by day. And just change this view will give you more power. Cause in a lot of time I think happiness and conscious and things like that is something you can have, but it's not. It's something you can create, you can be. You can be happy. You can be in I don't want to get in this point about this a good place, but you can't be happy, but you get it. In a lot of time when you recognize happiness is not something you can get or you can give, it's something you can be. So why is so important to be conscious? I'm not talking about to be guru, I'm talking about someone have power to create. So try to think, if you are afraid, if you are in grief, if you are in a really low state, do you think you can create something to give you power? You won't. Of course you won't, cause it's not the place to create things. It's like charge, and once you're starting to be in this state, you just be consumers, not creator. And I will make other video about it, cause it's really important to be creator, not consumers. So when you are in the low conscious vibes, like fear, guilt, empathy, all these low conscious levels, you won't be creator, you will be consumer. And consumer won't be more than charge. This charge is just getting high and low, but it won't charge itself. That's the most important point, to know about yourself without any help with someone. Because once you recognize you are the creator of your life, you will have more power to do things. And all these labels about things can get in your life to save you and all this is just from your own creation. So if you can create this thought, you can create the reality of being your own hero. Thank you for joining me until this point, and if you'd like to hear more about these words and about my experiment, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video to know what you like and what you not.